DS Juma, you are being charged with the offense of rape, contrary to Section 3, AB 3 of the Sexual Offence Act number 3 of 2006. The particulars are as follows. On the 31st day of January this year, 2025, at around 5 a.m. at Pandya Hospital in Mvita Sub-County within Mombasa, you intentionally and unlawfully caused your penis to penetrate the vagina of an adult, one Margaret Tumaini Kahindi. Is it true or not true, DS Juma? The alternative charge. You are being charged with the offense of committing an indecent act with an adult, contrary to Section 11A of the Sexual Offence Act. The particulars are on the diverse dates between the months of October 2024 and 31st January 2025 at Pandya area in Mvita Sub-County within Mombasa County. You intentionally and unlawfully touched the breasts, buttocks, and vagina of one Margaret Tumaini Kahindi with your hands. Is it true or not true, DS Juma Obwire?
A serious offense that the accused person is charged with, is facing. It is also one that is bailable. The only question, or the main question I need to answer, is whether the accused person will come to court when is required. On his part, he requests for cash bail. I've been told that he may be interdicted. He may also leave the jurisdiction or local jurisdiction of the court. That for me is information that would have come by way of an affidavit sworn by the investigating officer or somebody who is authorized. A report by the probation people, while useful, may only maybe serve to indicate the kind of bond that I'll be granting. But as I've said, this offense is one that is bailable. And considering the law and circumstances of the case, I will admit the accused person to a bond of Kenya shillings 500,000 with one surety of similar amount. We will mention this matter on 17th of February before this court for pre-trial.
According to the survivor's statement to the police, which the hospital has not denied, the doctor took advantage of the early morning dialysis sessions to sexually harass the survivor through consented sexual conversation, groping, and finally raping over a period, despite the survivor reporting the doctor to the management. The inhuman act happened from late 2024 to this year, 2025. The egregious act violates medical ethics, criminal law, and the fundamental rights of patients to safety and dignity. As FIDA Kenya, we are disturbed that senior Pandya Memorial Hospital staff repeatedly ignored the survivors' reports of the doctor's conduct. Their failure to intervene not only enabled the crime to continue, but also showed the hospital's systemic failure to protect patients from sexual violence. They aided this crime through their indifference and inaction. DCI and the ODPP must also investigate and charge the specific staff members who knew about the sexual assault and took no action. FIDA Kenya will actively monitor this case and protect the survivor to ensure that she gets justice. The Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Council and the Nursing Council of Kenya must suspend the licenses of all those involved until complete investigations are concluded. If found guilty, we demand that KMPDC and NCK respectively deregister the doctor and nurses involved. In addition, as FIDA Kenya, we will file a civil suit against Pandya Memorial Hospital, Mombasa, and seek compensation for the survivor for gross negligence and failure to protect her. Within the next 5 days, FIDA Kenya will write to the Health Department in Mombasa, KMPDC, NCK, and the Ministry of Health with specific practice and policy demands to to proactively protect all patients from different forms of abuse.
So what we shall do as FIDA Kenya, Mombasa, is that we are going to offer both the legal representation to the client. We shall be watching brief. We're already on record in court. So we shall be watching brief in the matter until conclusion. And also we shall be offering the psychosocial support to the family and our client so that she's able also to articulate her matter very well in court, because it is expected that henceforth, after this, the matter might go viral and she might be getting a lot of intimidations and threats. So we shall also be working closely to ensure that her security is guaranteed. Thank you.
Ikiwa umekuwa na kesi kama hiki, ujitokeze. Unaweza kujitokeza. Kuna police stations siku hizi wako na agenda desk ambao pia tumeona wanafanya kazi kwa njia ambayo ni nzuri, na pia kuna civil society organization zote mahali huko, ndugu yangu alizitaja zingine. Ukienda katika hizo ofisi tutapata hiyo kesi na tunaweza kuziweka pamoja vile dadangu anasema, alafu tutaona ni njia gani ambayo tunaweza kusaidia nayo.